you talked about you really are an adventurer too.
I like purple.
Why don't you search for his
I
treasure
like the
chest?
color purple.
Well, I feel like it'd be a little unfair for me to find it. People would say, oh, he knew where it was all along, or, you know, he had an inside, you know, so I just, you know, if I found it, what I do is I take one thing out of it so that I could show Forrest that I found it, so I leave the rest of it.
Yeah.
For somebody else to find?
Yeah,
I mean, even
it
if you-
isn't any fun. Once it's found, all the fun is
Right.
over. you
But
know?
if you, from someone who's done it so much, you can just tell me to shut up when
Oh,
you're
no, it's
ready to roll. I mean, I love the outdoors too, and I know the Rio Chama area,
Mhm.
and I know David Rice,
Right.
and I know Elizabeth. I know the area, not that I've ever searched there, but I do
Yeah.
know it. And then I've done all over northern New Mexico, and now I'm in Wyoming
Yeah.
and Yellowstone. It is the biggest thrill of my life to go out and do this.
It's
Not
fun,
even
isn't
expecting
it?
I'm
Yeah.
ever going to do it.
Cynthia
So
has
it
over
just-
100
It
boots on the
just seems to
ground.
me like you're the kind of person that would want to do it, and if you find it, be anonymous.
Well,
You
it's,
could just
yeah.
claim it anonymously.
Well, I somehow that yeah, I don't.
You just
I'd
don't think
do
it's
that.
right?
You're
Yeah,
probably too
yeah.
busy.
Well, I mean, you know, it's. I like the idea of that treasure being looked for 900 years.
Yeah.
That sort of is kind of cool. And you know, like I said, once the treasure's found,
Is it?
all the fun is over.
Yeah, I agree. The fun of it for me is trying to decipher the poem. And the
Yeah.
only way you know you get it right is then to go out and
Well,
look.
psychiatrists even say the planning of your vacation gives you more actual joy than the vacation itself. It's
Yeah,
the journey.
yeah. I mean, it was awfully fun to go up to Elizabeth's ranch and,
Yeah,
and go to that spot that she was sure it was at.
right.
You know, it was a fun thing. I knew it wasn't there because as soon as we started hiking up there, I said, "There's no way an 80-year-old person could hike up here." I mean, it's just,
But Elizabeth is older too.
she's 83.
Yeah.
But she didn't go with us. She couldn't.
Oh.
That's why she asked us to do it.
No, I
She said-
understand. Sure, I thought she went with you.
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
Her husband Andrew went.
Yes, yeah,
But I
Andrew.
mean, it was a hell of a
Yeah.
hike. And we
Oh,
had to climb
yes.
up rocks and,
Yes,
you know,
and I've met Andrew. I've been
Yeah.
lucky enough to get invited out there for lunch already.
Yeah.
So.
that's a beautiful place.
And
isn't
they're
it?
two really cool people.
Yeah, they're very
Andrew and
interesting.
Elizabeth.
Is anybody in your family looking?
No.
No.
Okay, so we're ready for it.
We're ready.
And remember, I'm recording